Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Harakakodash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, great millstone, and salutes on you brothers out there preaching this word, sincerity, and truth. Alright, this lesson, I'm going to entitle this lesson, The Gospel. Alright, the word gospel means good tidings. Alright, but actually, let me look it up for you. In a blue letter, in a concordance. So, it's good tidings. Okay, here we go. See if they say it.
Strong's G 2098. Euangelion.
Euangelion is the Greek word for gospel, right? A reward for good, a reward for good tidings. Good tidings. Glad tidings of salvation through Yahushai. All right, because that's knowing the names of the Most High and the Son. That's a part. That's a big part of the gospel. All right, because through those names and believing on those names, Yahweh, why Yahushai, or Yahweh means basically he to be, or he exists. All right, and that was the name the Most High gave Moses his name. All right, to give to the children of Israel. All right, even before that, his name came through Seth. All right, look that up real quick. They began call. I'm gonna come back to this. Get this. Began to call. Yeah, there we go. Genesis 4:26. And to Seth, all right, that was the chosen line. To him also there was born a son, and he called his name Enos, and then began men to call upon the name of the Lord. All right, which is Yahweh. Actually, let's look. Let's see. See Lord. All right. This is written in Assyrian script. All right. The Paleo Hebrew looks different than this. All right. And so-called Jews, they speak Yiddish. All right. Yiddish is not the pure Hebrew. Okay. And there's no EVOU sounds in Paleo in the ancient Hebrew. All right. So you see Jehovah, that's not how you pronounce it. All right. It's Yahweh. Okay. They got it all wrong here. Said Jehovah. But the true pronunciation, the true name of the Most High is Yahweh. All right. That's how you say it, Yahweh. Okay. That's in the Paleo, the ancient Hebrew, which is the only Hebrew. All right. Let's go back to Matthew 24. And the gospel was only given to the Israelites, all right? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. All right, you're the true Hebrew Israelites. And also we have our people scattered amongst the nations that look like the other nations. But through the seed line from the Father, the Spirit, all right, the Spirit of the forefathers, all right, that's an Israelite because you get the nationality from the Father. All right. The Father There's many examples, man, that Israelites don't look like the typical Negro, Latino, Native American. You got Blake Griffin, all right. Blake Griffin, his father is so-called Negro, all right, but with brown skin, dark brown skin, and his father got with a so-called white woman, Edomite, but that son that came out, from the Israelite man, that his son is a Israelite, and Blake Griffin got with another with a white woman, Edomite. They had a son, and his son looked like a so-called white man, but the spirit of that son comes from the father's seed line, which is the Israelite, because that son will be an Israelite. So examples like that, man. All right. But anyway, the good tidings all go to is referring to the Israelites. All right. But Matthew 24:30. Actually, that's not where it said. The gospel should be preached. Yeah, Matthew 24:13. But he that shall endure to the end, the same shall be saved. That basically means the hopeful elect. The hopeful elect that endures to the end. All right, that knows these prophecies, know what to do, what not to do according to Yahweh Shem Shai's will. Hey, if you endure to the end, you're gonna be saved. 14. And this gospel of the kingdom of what? The kingdom of Yahweh Shem Shai. Because Yahweh Shai, he comes back, he's establishing his father's kingdom on the planet Earth, which is going to be Yahweh Shai's kingdom on the planet Earth. All right. And that kingdom is going to be ran by what? The law, statute, commandments. All right. And the law is going to go forth out of Jerusalem. All right. It's the only way Yahweh Shai comes back and set everything right, man. Okay. And the Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, they will be on top once again, on top of the other nations, ruling. Because Yahweh Shai is going to be, he's going to give his kingdom. He's going to share his kingdom, all right, with his people, man. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. All right. That's why you had the prophets on highways and byways doing lessons. All right. And we preaching the gospel. And the end is coming. All right. We're at the beginning of sorrows, man. That's spoken about up here in verse 8, verse 7, 8, all the way down, man. Okay. Revelation. Revelation, I'm going to start at 1. 14:1, and I looked, and lo, a lamb stood in the Mount Zion. That lamb is Yahweh Shai. Okay. And with him 144,000. Those are the prophets. All right. The elect men, the elect ruling government under Yahweh Shai. All right. And 144,000. All right. You got the prophets here right now prophesying. They're part of the 144,000. having his Father's name written in their foreheads. All right. That basically goes back to that Thawa, Ezekiel 9, man. That mark, okay? The Father's name written in their foreheads. So the Lord woke them up out of a dead sleep and gave him his name, his son's name, and gave him the Spirit to preach the gospel, to prophesy, man. And I heard a voice from heaven as the voice of many waters and as the voice of a great thunder. And I heard the voice of harpers harping with their harps. And they sung, as it were, a new song before the throne. Okay? That's the gospel, man. The new song, man. The gospel tells everything about the scriptures, man. The true knowledge of Yahweh Shem Shai, that's the gospel, man. The prophecies, the history, the parables, proverbs, deep dark sayings, man. Okay. The slavery of the other nations, I'm gonna get that in Revelation 13, man. That all these nations gonna be under us. All right. The spiritual power that Israel is gonna get, spiritual power that the elect man is gonna get on this side. The destruction of Great Babylon. All right. Jacob's trouble, all of that, man. You know? And it's not good tidings for everybody. It's good tidings for the elect. Okay? Because 2/3 of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, you reject. All right? The Lord hasn't woke you up. Well, will not wake you up until until you come back in the kingdom as a baby, man. It's all about election, man. And it's up to the Most High to wake you up, man. And let me read this again. Verse 3, and they sung, as it were, a new song before the throne and before the four beasts and the elders and basically the angels. And no man could learn that song but the 144,000, which were redeemed from earth. And you go to Revelation 5, it tells you that Yahweh Shai was the only power that was worthy to unleash the seals, open the seals of this understanding that's given to the prophets, man. All right, that's a deep chapter, Revelation 5, man. Which were redeemed from the earth, and these are they which are not defiled with women. That's not talking about a physical woman. It's talking about these philosophies. That's philosophies of demons. All right, that's floating around this world, man. You know, for they are virgins. Yeah, we're unspotted. We're unspotted from this world, man. All this world got different types of philosophies, man. The only philosophy that the elect are in is the philosophy of Yahweh Shem Shai, that pure religion. Okay, his laws, his statutes, commandments, his gospel. These are they which follow the Lamb whithersoever he goeth. These were redeemed from among men, being the first fruits unto Yahweh and to the Lamb. All right. And you're going into the first fruits, that's basically the church of the firstborn, and those elect men that the Most High gave Yahweh Shai, and creating the elements, the earth, you know. And in their mouth was found no guile, for they are without fault before the throne. So you have to be, the Lord has to predestinate you to be found with no guile. All right. And I saw another angel flying in the midst of heaven, having an everlasting gospel. See that? To preach unto them that dwell on the earth, and to every nation, kindred, tongue, and people. So, yeah, all these nations on earth, they see the prophets. Even the least of the society, man. The people in these high governments, they know about the Israelites. All right. We tell them what's going to befall their kingdom through the scriptures, man. That don't mean they're going to be saved. That just means they got warning, man. They know Yahushua is coming back. And we tell them about the chariots, man. And forget that, the chariots. Yahushua going to come back with his angels. And there's going to be war in heaven, man. And I saw another angel fly in the midst of the heaven, having the everlasting gospel, to preach unto them that dwell on earth, and to every nation, and kindred, and tongue, and people, saying with a loud voice, Fear Yahweh, and give glory to him, for the hour of his judgment is come. And worship him that made heaven and earth, and the sea, and the fountains of water. And there followed another angel saying, Babylon is Babylon is fallen, which is America. Babylon is fallen, the great city, because she made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. All right? America made all these other nations drink their philosophy, their bullshit philosophies, man. So the Lord's going to destroy this place, man. Great Babylon. Hey, that's a part of the gospel as well, man. It was also part of the gospel. Revelation 13:9. That if any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. Esau, Edom led the children of Israel into captivity, man. Esau, Edom, a so-called white man, he led us into captivity, man. Also, these other nations had a hand in it. These Arabs. All right. These Gooks. All these other nations had a hand in our downfall. Psalms 83 tell you that. Yeah. So they all gonna go into captivity. All the nations gonna go into captivity under Israel, man. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here's the patience and faith of the saints. Yeah, that's a part of the gospel as well, man. The gospel ain't for everybody on the planet Earth. It's only for the elect, man. Yeah. Romans 1:16, for I am not ashamed of the gospel of Yahushua. Okay? Because this world, the world they come up against, the men of Yahweh Yahushua, you know, they want to make us feel ashamed. All right? But Paul says what? He's not ashamed of the gospel of Yahushua. These people don't know shit, you know? They don't know nothing. They dead from the neck up. All right? Therefore, we're not ashamed. We're not ashamed, man. For it is the power of the Most High, Yahweh, unto salvation to everyone that believeth, to the Jew first and also the Greek. Now, these Christians are running rampant with that. Oh, the Greek, that's the other nations. No. That's Greek, because our people was in the Greek fashion, man. Just like in America, man. You got Israelites that call themselves black. They call themselves African American. They're serving in the white man's military. You know, hardcore in it too. Same thing that goes back to Greece. Same thing that happened in the past. Greeks. We had Jake in the Olympics and shit. and the gems heavy in it, man. Calling themselves Greeks. Same thing, same shit. Okay, and Jews basically Jew first. They knew that they were Israelites. Yeah, and Paul was sent to the Gentiles, which were Israelites stuck in the Gentile mind state, calling themselves Greeks, calling themselves Romans, calling themselves anything under the sun, but Hebrew Israelites, and not following the customs of the Hebrew Israelites. Okay, same thing, man. Ain't nothing changed, man. For therein is the righteousness of the Most High revealed in faith to faith, as it is written, the just shall live by faith. Okay, so the just are the elect, man. The just are the elect. We're gonna live by faith. Okay. I'll read verse 15. So as much as in me is, I am ready to preach the gospel to you that are in Rome also. It was Israelites in Rome. It's still Israelites in Rome. Okay? To this day. July 17, 2022, it's still Israelites in Rome. That they don't know that they're Israelites. Alright? That are stuck in a Gentile mind state. Okay? So that's pretty much all I got. It was edifying. Shalom.